But the other thing, but I think Poroshenko understands that, because the reason why, when he brought people like Ivan, me, and the others, and to the government, which is usually how it worked. President had his quota, Prime Minister had his quota, they appointed people, they controlled the cash, black cash in state enterprises, which showed, for instance, a last $1 billion loss, which means that basically they stole at least 3-4 times as much. And then it was distributed between the ministers, and actually they all brought. Now Poroshenko said, I don't want my quota. Here is Lithuanian minister, American minister, Georgian minister, my quota is them. They don't know anybody. Appointing me to Odessa. Why was I appointed to Odessa? Because I don't know anybody there. And the main asset there is that that's how whom you really want to appoint if you don't, because everybody else is connected. And he really reversed the years-old tradition when actually people, the regions were given to the oligarchs and they would promise Kiev stability, but instead they would basically plunder and do and appropriate subsidies. But the other side, so I think Poroshenko is on the right side in that. I think, and every day I see at his last, if you see his last address to Prada is perfect. But on the other side, we should also be aware that Ukrainian bureaucrats about whom you're talking who are extorting money, they don't have salaries. The problem is in Ukraine is not size. Georgia had much less chances to develop because we're too small. Everybody knows, like Slovakia, and you guys are heroes here because in a small country, everybody knows everybody else. It's hard to touch people. In Ukraine, it's a big country. You can fire all bureaucrats and forget about them. The only problem with Ukraine is that their elite is so small. For 25 years, they cannot touch each other. And Poroshenko was the first one to break it because basically he went beyond that. And this is the first president of Ukraine really fighting with oligarchs. That's the fact of life. And everybody always made deals. Prime ministers, oligarchs, everybody. So there is hope, but there is this thing.